Mylonas Winery. Of course, a lot of the action happens in August and September. Is the season for collecting the grapes and making the wine.
The new one, the newer, is this one.
Mm-hmm.
It has 3 months that it has been released.
Oh wow.
We have made a total rebranding of bottles, labels, everything. The first one is this one from 2000 to 2008. We have this label, which is hand painted by the wife of Mr. Mylonas.
Oh, very nice.
She hand painted every bottle?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not every
Oh,
bottle.
Just the label.
Ah.
It's the label, yeah.
I was about to say.
Here we have not too good quality wine, the lowest cork, the lowest quality cork, but it was our first in-bottled vinification. After that, this label is from 2009 to 2011. Simple, but we put the name on it, and we started to put Savatiano.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, we had a lot of pressure and a lot of difficulties putting the Savatiano in the label, because Savatiano is the most bad reputation variety, because the old style Recinas that we produced a long time ago.
Yeah.
After that, we are going here. The most prestigious label, Savatiano from 2011, 2012 to 2014. We put this one, better cork, a much more quality wine, and that was the first bottle that brings us some medals. And this one,
That's the one I'm
it's more,
familiar
yes,
with.
most
Yeah.
well known about our labels. From 2015 to 2023, we had this label. Which label is the most well known from Mylonas Winery, and the most, the label that brings us the most good reputation and medals and everything.
Okay.
And this one is our new one. We hope people to remember
Yeah.
us this one.
Yeah, so the bird. What kind of bird?
The bird is our company in the vineyard, because when we going out with the tractor, when we are looking behind, we have a lot of small birds eating the seeds from the ground. So this is the story behind our logo and our motto.
What kind of a bird is it?
In Greek,
Doesn't matter, tell me.
Yes, a small bird. We called it spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
The smallest
Bird.
we have.
Okay.
That was the story of the label.
Very
You
good.
can proceed downstairs. You see something else around, but it's, we are in the middle of the first thing that you maybe you show is our amphora.
Yep.
We have 2 amphoras, clay amphoras, and 1-tone amphoras, which inside them we make the fermentation of our sweet one from Savatiano. And here is another clay amphora that we have inside a Savatiano, an experimental Savatiano, where we will see how it will be released, the evolution inside the amphora. This is a dry, and inside we made the sweet one. As you can see, we stock our wines after the filling machine. We put inside the caskets this This is a 2024 vintage.
Can you explain what that is?
Yes, of course. This is a natural sparkling wine from Samatiano, the 5th year that it is released. 100% Samatiano, with a method ancestrale. We getting bottled when the fermentation starts. The fermentation ends inside the bottle. The CO2 being trapped inside the bottle. So all the sparkling power is natural, and it's also being in bottle unfiltered, but this is one of the most cleanest and clearest pet nuts that you will see in the Greek market. The first one, the 2024 vintage. Classic white vinification. Stainless tanks that you saw downstairs. And as I said to you, Samatiano varieties, it had bad reputation of the low quality resinas the last years. But nowadays, Attica winemakers produce extremely high quality of Samatiano, and we show people that it's versatile Samatiano. For example, here in our winery you will taste seven different vinifications of Samatiano. We have a medium acidity. Samatiano, it's not known from its aromatic profile, but more for its acidity and about stone fruits or petrol aromas. Vintage, wild fermented wine. It is in the category of orange and natural. In my opinion, the best category to say that is low intervention. We have it is in the orange because the 20 days skin contact, and the natural wine because it is we have put inside a small amount of sulfites only before the bottling.
Naked truth.
Naked truth, exactly.
I love the label. Naked truth.
The naked is the reason that we called it naked is for the small amount of sulfites we have added.
So who's in charge of the label?
Excuse me?
Who does the labeling? The missus?
The last word is Mr. Stamatis' wife.
I guess.
But we have also an artist that have worked for Megaron skis in Athens.
Is the bird incorporated in all the labels? I'm trying to see if
Yes,
it...
the most
Most, I guess.
And maybe we called it orange, but the color is not.
It certainly has a different... It's not as light as the... Savatano, right? Savatiano.
Exactly, yeah, perfect. No, 2020 vintage. Vounoi in Greek is the mountain, and it is also the name of the vineyard, of the single vineyard that we have this kind of Samatiano. 3 years plus in the bottle, aging in the bottle in our cellar, 9 months on its lease. The highest altitude of the vineyard at 350 meters in the area of Keratea to help you is near the top in this mountain behind us.
Oh, notice that there's vineyards up there.
Yes, exactly. And getting rebottled in July 21, and now you will taste it. No irrigation at all.
So what is the #1 selling wine, bottle-wise, that you sell?
In Greece or general?
In general, that you
the Assyrtiko one. The Assyrtiko. And maybe it's for its because it's famous. It's the most famous white wine grape variety in Greece. And the reason is from Santorini, it's Assyrtiko.
Yeah.
But every Assyrtiko that you will taste around Greece, everything is different. It's totally different. Sorry. So we can continue with number 5, Savatiano. Savatiano 2022 vintage, no major Savatiano. It matured inside the barrels that you saw downstairs. The body is from oak, the head's from acacia wood. From 6 months, it remains in these kind of barrels. So this is the number 5 Savatiano that you will taste. You will have a masterclass of Savatiano today.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're not complaining.
It's beautiful color.
Yeah, much darker than the original one, right?
Right, from the oak.
Mylonas Winery.
So because it sits on the oak, it's gonna
Yeah.
be
It's one of the smoothest Savatiano, the more buttery Savatiano you will taste. Here is our Malagousia, 2024 vintage, the most beloved wine about its aromatic profile. One of the most famous wine in Greece about its aroma. One of the most well sold in Greece because Greek people want the fresh, the aromatic, the expressive here.
Malagousia.
Malagousia, yes. A totally different profile from Savatiano, totally different wine. More expressive, more aromatic, more fruity, but it's still dry.
Oh yeah.
With the most famous white grape variety in Greece,
Assyrtiko.
our Assyrtiko, yes. Our Assyrtiko, something interesting is that the area that we have our vineyards is protected by UNESCO from the high amount of minerals they have found. And until 1970, we have mineral workers in the area. So this is the reason that UNESCO protected the area. In the taste you will see an extra minerality. And the aftertaste, maybe it is a little bit salty because some of our vineyards are in the seaside of the area of Keratea.
Of course.
So you will see the salty in the aftertaste. 2024 vintage in stainless stars. Our rosé, concept rosé, 2024 vintage. Varietal composition is 80% Malagousia, 20% Maldilaria. For 14 hours they have remained together, these two varieties, to give us this Provence color. Our winery was the first winery that put in a blend the Maldilaria. Maldilaria is a variety with intense color and strong tannins, high tannins. So this is the reason that it put only 20% in the varietal composition.
It's got a lighter color than what you call a regular rosé.
I think the American conception of rosé is
Yeah, the American is totally different. Yeah.
It's like a light salmon.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So here, whatever you taste and about aromas on the white version of Malagousia, here we have the red profile, red fruits, red tropical fruits, red rose petals. So as I said, this is a truly traditional wine of Greece, the Retsina. This is the reason of the bad reputation of Sabatiano, because Sabatiano is the best wine about Retsina. The old style Retsina was a 40 wines. When we produce the old winemaker, when they produce some kind of 40 wines with 40 aromas oxidized, they put inside a lot of pine resin, and it was a strong pine resin liqueur, not a wine. Nowadays, the new age Retsinas is more balanced between pine resin and fruits and aromas. Our Retsina, an example of our Retsina, is that our grandfather put inside the 1 liter tub, the one ton tank, 4 kilos of pine resin. Our father.
You should film yourself trying.
So the next wine is?
The next wine is our only red that we produce, the Mylonas red, which the varietal composition is from 40% Merlot, 40 Georgitico, 20 Mandelarιά, 8 months in oak and acacia barrels that you saw downstairs, 2023 vintage. Our red production is small because the terroir there is more common about white varieties. This red, for me, is for drinking nearly 2 or 3 years, it's not for a long time aging. More fruits, more aromas, not strong tannins. It is an easy drinking red. So, this is our dessert wine, the sweet wine from Sabatiano. We have a varietal composition of 85% Sabatiano and 50% Aidani. Aidani is an aromatic grape variety. Sabatiano has the acidity in the body, so you have a balanced sweet wine. This is fermented in amphora that you saw downstairs in the honor of our grandpa that he used only amphoras. We have a sweet one. Its name is Sunday. It is from Sunny Days.
Sunny Days?
Yes. We dehydrate the grapes under the shadows, not from the sun, like maybe you have tasted in Santorini's sweet ones. We dehydrate under the shadow after we made the press, and the little amount of mousse that we have is this kind of wine that you will taste. The amphora that you saw downstairs is